Most kids don't care if they die in the game or about XP. I personally played on PS3 for a while, but decided to add the Xbox on Christmas to the house, and I bought my boys MW3 for it. They play and they die. It's fun to have a beer and watch them and their friends having fun. I mean, they're just happy with one kill. Being the good dad I was though, I brought up their guns and XP. Now they have noob cannons, Type 95s, and a Kimbo FMGs. Watch out, the 7-year-old posse is coming for you. But get him up from a 0.39 KD, that's the difference.
Hello guys, Ryan Purdue here, and you just heard from Big Joe Daddy, or whatever his name was, I don't remember. I asked him about his experience, during Christmas times and stuff, when these kids always ask him to buy him games and stuff. And as it relates to that, that'd be my topic for today, the term Christmas noobs. But before I get into my commentary, just a brief recap of what I've been up to. First of all, I've been extremely busy, guys. I've had exams at school, so I haven't been able to commentate on my videos, render, or upload. So sorry for that. And also, I've been doing a lot of dual comms lately. I'm trying to expand my network as it is, doing dual comms. My most recent one was with Lyrical Disaster. I'm still trying to do plan some more, but as I said, school and stuff. So you can look out for some of those in the future. So right now we got a little domination gameplay here. I'm not gonna really talk about the gameplay though, but I started off using the DSR, switched to the shotgun at one point, and MP7. So it's got various guns, pretty decent gameplay. But anyway, back to what my topic is today: Christmas noobs. So first of all, a little disclaimer: the whole term Christmas noob is just a little fun term, if you can call it that, used to describe, basically newcomers to the game. So it's not meant to be offensive or anything. The only guys, hating, it's not meant to be offensive in any way. It's just a little term used to describe newcomers as it relates to the game, because they're all new, uh, and as opposed to players who get the game in November actually. They're just getting the game now, so they've been new to it, still trying to get the feel of the game and so on. So that's my topic today. What do you guys think about the whole Christmas noob things? The guys getting the game December, got last year, kids getting older this year. So who couldn't get any Call of Duty games? Not old enough to get Call of Duty game, and those who they're still young. 7, 8, 9. They're still in that young age group. And at the end of the day, I gotta say, guys, these are the guys we're gonna pawn for a while, I guess, until they get experience with the game. So it's gonna be fun times pawning and noob farming here and there and stuff. And come on, this is the season to increase KDR, right? Is it? I don't know, but that's just my view on it. I've never experienced my wave of so-called Christmas noobs. Probably this might be my first time around seeing that. Still, this is 1 year since I've started the whole YouTube thing. And speaking of which, I'm almost at 100 subscribers. My time of doing this, so I just like to take a quick time to tell you guys thanks for all the support that I've been receiving over the time. And keep doing that, man. Keep supporting the videos. So Christmas noobs, do you guys have fun experience with it? I can probably remember a time. Let's go back to Black Ops 1. We always know that that game probably had a lot of Christmas noobs in December, because when I went over at my bro's house to play games, we went online, and there was no prestige guys in the room. He was like 5th prestige, and he was getting grouped with guys who were pretty new to the game and weren't at the level to create a custom classes yet. And he went ham on them, and there was no mercy, I gotta say. But even as it relates to prestige in the room, you can't really judge Call of Duty players based on prestige again. You have to judge them on their actual performance in the game. Because say for example, you got a player who had a IGN, and he decides to make a new one, just for the fun of it. I don't know, for whatever reason. And but he's still a seasoned player in Call of Duty. He just has a new account, and so he's not prestige or anything. So when you see them in lobbies, they might be, judging them and say, "Oh my God, goodness, we got a noob here. Let's spawn," But when you get in the room, he's going ham and getting, 50 plus games and so on. You're like, what the hell's going on here? So it's not really good to judge guys again based on their prestige. Me personally, I don't see the whole deal of prestige in anymore. To me, it's just a waste of time now to lose all of that the guns that you work for during that period. So, but anyway, that's just my opinion. People still prestige for the sake of prestige. So if you want a prestige, there's nothing wrong with that. But to me, it's just a repetitive cycle of prestige and leveling up again. Just pretty much a waste of time to me. So that's just one of the things you got to look out for. So your win-loss ratio is also another important thing, and that too is really another thing that I want to talk about. It's not KD anymore. It's not prestige. It's not rank. It's now your win-loss ratio to me. I mean, guys new to Black Ops, they're good players. I mean, but as it relates to their KD, it's probably not the best. 3, 4 plus KD, but they still have their win-loss ratio is really good. And I mean, that's the thing. You gotta judge guys off nowadays. Their win-loss ratio, sorry. So that's one of the things you gotta look out for as it relates to this whole Black Ops thing. And come on, guys, you gotta say that during Christmas is you're gonna be in like Best Buy and see kids, pulling on their mom's skirt. Mom, I want that game, and she's like, you know, oh my gosh, you guys are still young. But as it relates to that, I got a story to tell you. We were in Best Buy, and this mom and the two sons, they're, as I said, they're sub 10 in terms of age, and they saw, this was during MW3, and they saw the MW3 on the corner, and they're like, Mom, we want that game. So one of the attendant guys, employees there, she came over to him to ask him, what's the whole big deal about the game. And I could see the mischief in this guy's eyes, because he was like, let's see now. So he started basically, when you're telling someone about a product or anything you're trying to sell, I mean, you're a salesperson, you want to sell it to the customer, you're going to try to tell them all the positive stuff off the game, right? So anyway, she asked him about the game in terms of, the whole age thing, the content of the game, and so on. And this guy, he basically told her that the game was completely safe, normal. He didn't tell him anything bad about the game. I mean, come on, we're still talking about MW3 here, and he was saying that how, sorry, my goodness, that's the phone. I'm coming. He was saying how basically that MW3 is a team building game. I mean, team building game, you should just start right there. MW3 is a lone wolf haven. And that he also went on to say that both of them can play online because you can have split screen and all those fancy stuff. And I laughed at it, at team building. From then on, everything went uphill for him, and of course, and the kids were all ecstatic about it. It's like, mom, we can still get it. So he didn't tell them anything about the game being having gore and all of that stuff. I think that there is cursing in Ember 3, is it? And not to mention, these are the same kids that when you go in lobbies, oh my god, noob, and all of those stuff, these are the same guys who are going to be here cussing and raging in the lobbies, and their moms in the background like, Caleb, you stop that now. And then they'll be telling off their mom. But I gotta say, I find it hilarious. So let's see how this season will go, guys. You tell me your views that relates to Christmas Noobs, your experience to it. Ryan Purdue, out.